I am a huge fan of the Hot Ones show, so
yeah,
I love this.
Me too. That's why we do this. Sergeant Banfield and I, bonded over that, and then it was his idea to start this, so that's why we do it. It's safe, that weapon system.
Nice job, son.
Spicy.
What's going on, everybody? For the New River Battalion, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Daniel Harrison, and you're watching Torched Ones, the show where we have answers to your burning questions and even hotter wings. Or in this case, steak fights. First for the show. Today we're joined by two larger-than-life personalities who are seniors here at Virginia Tech. They are going to join me in the time-honored tradition of trying to torture our autonomic nervous systems with the neurotoxin known as capsaicin. Can you shut the door, please?
It's capsaicin. Can you shut the door, please?
We'll cut all this out, obviously. It has neurotoxic properties, and for humans it is a neurotoxin that you rapidly oxidize. That's why it doesn't actually hurt you.
That's pretty good. Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Spencer Brooks is from McLean, Virginia, and is an India company in the Corps, where he's currently the 3rd Battalion S2. He's also the HAC First Sergeant for either Hooligan or Hedgehog Company, depending on who you ask, and he came originally from Charlie Company. He's majoring in human nutrition, foods, and exercise, which explains our double quadzilla workout on Monday. Wants to be an Army doctor, and self-reports that he enjoys creating delightful smoked meat treats through the judicious application of salt and heat to protein, which is a hobby I also enjoy immensely.
That is a much more eloquent way that I would put it, but I like making meat with my dad, so yeah.
Nikolai Clayton is from Cowtown, also known as Fort Worth, Texas. He's in Lima Company in the Corps, is a Charlie Company trainer, go Crocs.
Go Crocs.
And is currently serving as a trainer with Zulu Company during lab and FDX. Mm-hmm. He's majoring in building construction, wants to branch infantry, with nothing else to talk about, and he once canoed from the United States into Canada. Mm-hmm. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. What's your experience with spicy food?
Please.
Very little, sir. I go to B-dubs and I'll have like 2 mango habanero ones and start to cry. So.
Well, Nikolai, I sincerely hope you don't have to cry tonight, but we're going to way beyond that, so I'm looking forward to expanding your horizons.
All right, then.
How about you, Spencer?
Well, I enjoy spicy food, as I've told you in the past. I've done a Hot Ones of my own making back home before.
What sauces did you use?
I bought the little kit that Hot Ones comes out with. I would have to say that the bomb was the worst because it tasted worse.
Without question.
Not a huge fan, but I do like putting on some extra pepper on my food, as my great guest would agree with.
All right, well, let's dive right into this, guys. We've got the range of experiences, and we're going to ride this roller coaster together. It's going to be great. Any questions before we get started?
No, spicy.
All right, let's start with the piri piri and black garlic, or black garlic piri piri. It's delicious.
Cool.
Enjoy. Now, shout out to my father-in-law, Jim Hall, for letting us use some of his birthday steak that I was fortunate enough to grill. So we're trying this with steak. Spencer, this is the spiciest lineup in Torch One's history. So no pressure.
Exactly.
But as someone who won the famous $1,000 kit challenge in Lane Stadium last fall...
But wait! There's more!
What are your tips for staying cool under pressure?
I mean, I kind of had a lot of practice with that, playing soccer, and I also played football in high school, so kind of cheated. But
You did in low quarters, though.
It actually wasn't the low quarters. It was more the shirt stays and the pants that didn't let my leg get above knee height. I don't know. I kind of zoned it all out because my parents were there, and I would really regret missing it in front of them. So that was kind of it. And then when I made it, I turned around to all the guys and gave them the hand claps in my nuts. So.
Okay, fair enough. Clayton, what is Ordnance Staff like?
It's a really good time, sir. It's just a bunch of guys and girls that like to hang out with each other. keep the rifles and sabers in check. We distribute them, but we also like to hang out and go get dinner and
Yeah, we
have a
do.
good time. So,
What's like the most important tool to have on Ordnance Staff to like fix stuff?
a screwdriver and a good head on your shoulders for sure. It's a little bit more difficult than you'd think.
Cool. Anything you want to share on that topic, Spencer?
Well, I was just laughing at the comment of having a good head on your shoulders. I mean, everyone in the group is hilarious, so it's always a good time, but usually we have the mom of Ordnance Staff, at least when we were in it for the first 3 years.
Crazy Schwab.
Ah! We know her.
Yep.
Madison Schickel and
Yeah,
our
Julie Ramirez.
old friend Julie Ramirez, they were always kind of the whip crackers because we would just always be messing around in the armory.
Keeping you hooligans out of trouble.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
sir.
More than once.
That sounds about right. So what do you guys think of the sauce?
It's
It was
fantastic.
actually really good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's one. That's from the new lineup. I'm pretty sure I do the Hot Ones box, the Hedonist box, monthly box, and you get most of the new season lineup. I found out after doing this for like 2 years, so it's really good.
Yeah, it was some good gear.
All right, you guys ready to move on?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
All right, now this one's kind of cool. It looks like a little jar of moonshine. If you don't know, Southwestern Virginia at various points has been a serious moonshine creation location, but it is not in fact moonshine, so you don't have to be too scared.
Oh,
Is
thank
that
God
from
for
Devil's
that.
Backbone?
I don't believe this one is,
Okay.
but it's pretty good.
All right.
All right, let's go. Chip one, come in.
Interesting.
Take it you didn't enjoy that one as much.
It's like juicy.
Yeah, it's a heavily vinegar-based sauce, and it's going to build on you a little bit, so you'll be all right. But now, since this is supposed to be a distinguished group, we're going to jump right into Spice Lords of Trivia. I'm ask you a couple questions. You, as a group, have to agree to the answers, and we've drawn on where you're from for these questions. So we're going to figure out how well you know your hometown.
Okay.
You picked it, not me. Best of luck. Let's roll the dice. Those are our wheel sauces over there. If you do take an L, you're going to go spin the wheel. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
True or false? Fort Worth is the 12th largest city in the United States.
Oh, can we like work together?
Yes.
I'm taking that every day of the week. It's big.
I'm not from Fort Worth, so
Bro,
I'm
it's
gonna trust you on this one. Okay.
So is it 12
the 12th is...
or not?
The 12th
That's
is
the
pretty.
question you're
The
in.
12th because you get like New York and Chicago and like
Those are two big cities.
yeah, we got like
You
Tim
also got
Hortonville.
LA.
Oh, I forgot about LA.
Is Fort Worth bigger than Detroit?
Population wise, probably. Because like DFW is huge, but that's Dallas and Fort Worth's big, dude. It takes you like 45 minutes to go across it.
How big is it compared to the cities in Texas? Huh?
Houston's the biggest, and then Dallas, and then Fort Worth. Or Houston, Austin, Dallas.
I'm gonna go with it just because Texas.
12th is kind of high though, because it's like the fourth in the
They say
state.
everything bigger in Texas, even though they get outshone by Alaska.
What? Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll take that.
Okay,
We'll
so we're
take
gonna
that.
say yes, sir.
So true or false?
True.
True.
Correct! It is, in fact, the 12th largest.
I thought
City
you were
United
saying
States.
nothing.
Thank you, Serena. We do have a studio audience. If you want to join, come on down after lab. Any. All right, next question. DFW International Airport, which is mostly located in Fort Worth and Tarrant County, is the third busiest airport in the world.
Oh, 100%.
It's the number blank
Oh.
largest airport in the United States.
LAX is bigger than it for sure, but like, how big is JFK? DFW has
Dallas is huge.
It has
I've been there.
it has 5 different like number things, whatever those are called.
Cool.
Yeah, it has 5 of those, and then like huge international.
But this isn't. Oh, so
I
I said
would
if it's
probably-
third busiest in the world, you said, right? Third busiest in the world.
I did.
Oh, in the world.
If it's third busiest in the world, are we thinking like
Dude, it would have to be like 4. What?
It's the biggest in the world. Busiest in the world.
In the nation?
It's actually busy.
LAX is bigger. San Fran is bigger. Because San Fran has like 8 terminals or something. I would put it at 4th.
I'm going to trust my man from Fort Worth. So, you want to give a final answer on that?
What's your man in Texas say?
True and 4.
Well, of course, it wasn't true.
He gave you a fact.
Okay.
Thank you for validating, Nikolai. It's okay. Unfortunately, though, you need to go spin the wheel because it is the second largest in the United States.
Wait. Okay. I'll take that.
Let's do that.
Oh, you got off easy. All right, Melinda's. All right, Melinda's. It's really good. You don't have anything.
Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. It smells kind of spicy though.
Ghost pepper.
It's the addiction that I put on his wall.
Sergeant Branfield and I appreciate this.
That was really good.
Good taste to it.
All right.
It's on my finger shoot.
Northern Virginia is nicknamed Nova,
Yes, it is.
which is sometimes complimentary and oftentimes not, especially from southwestern Virginia, just so you know.
I do know.
What phrase would that mean if you only spoke Spanish?
I was busy.
You knew. Or, wait, no, that, well, Nova in Spanish, because Novia is girlfriend.
Novia's girlfriend. Novia's boyfriend. Nova.
Oh, don't go.
Correct.
Yeah.
No go.
Yeah.
Literally. Great
Well,
job.
yeah.
That was my high school Spanish teacher's
Gotcha.
joke. I enjoyed that. All right. McLean, he educated me. I thought it was McLean. Thanks, Spencer. Is considered the blank wealthiest city in the United States.
Oh man, I mean, back when I was in high school, it was definitely top 3. I think there are 2 that I could say are higher. There's, I want to say like maybe like Bel Air or area around LA, and then I know Houston has its little posh neighborhood outside. I really want to say 3, but cut through it at 2. I'm gonna say 2.
Dude,
I'm gonna say 2.
your wheelhouse, alright?
I'm gonna say 2. What was it?
3.
Oh my god!
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Pumping?
And you just like
just
click it.
Oh, I thought it was a cool little button. Ooh,
Dude, I'm still recovering from the last one.
forbidden
That's
fruit.
number 7 on the new lineup, I believe, and it's it's good.
It's got a little fleur-de-lis.
It's good. It's got a little fleur-de-lis.
I'm in danger.
No, I was happy with that performance. You know what? I'll take this punishment any day of the week if you perform like that. That's all I ask.
We're gonna get it like that.
We're a team on this one, okay? 3, 2, 1 team. Boom.
Love Mercury.
All right, gents, last question. What is the best Greta Van Fleet album?
Oh!
In my opinion, or the best numbers-wise on Spotify or Apple Music or on the charts.
I like Greta, but he's the Greta master, so.
You both listed it as a band you enjoy.
This is their new album, Starcatcher. Funny enough, I went to the opener of the album. I think Starcatcher's pretty big. And they're actually on their international tour for it right now. So
Actually, that could make it bigger, just because they are doing an international tour for it. Yeah. And I don't know if they did for all the other ones.
Watch the eyes. Careful.
Okay.
I feel like I don't know if they did international tours for.
For other albums, but I feel like they might have like spread a little farther with this tour.
I'm gonna go Starcatcher. Or your roll? Oh,
Yeah.
your battle. Right?
Yeah.
All right, adversity. I like that.
overcoming.
I'm gonna go Starcatcher, sir.
Well, I'll side with you because I'll be honest with you. I've never listened to a single Greta Van Fleet song that I'm aware of. You both said you liked it. And I was just curious what you thought.
Oh, okay.
That was a given.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
cool, awesome. We needed that one in the tank.
I will take that. But
Now, before we move on to apricot, which I really enjoy as a sauce, anything you want to talk about?
I mean, I came in with my question.
Go for it.
What was the dumbest thing that Lieutenant Colonel Harrison has done as a person outside? Not, I mean, you could have been
Learning
in the military.
experience.
Yeah.
I remember two decisions from my childhood, which are also metaphors for life. The first was, I think I was in 3rd grade, and I'm running around my elementary school in the Woodlands, Texas, if you know where that is. It wasn't very big when I was a kid. It wasn't like as crazy as it is now. And I was in front of some of the other kids, and I was very happy about that, right? And I turned around as I was running to kind of like gloat, and I ran smack dab into a brick column. Because I don't remember any of that. I remember just waking up on the ground looking at my teacher. So, don't be a jerk, and don't gloat. The second lesson I remember learning, I was messing around with my mom's keys in the master bathroom.
As one does.
As apparently, 4th grade Daniel did, and I saw this cool thing on the end of it, and I opened it, and I pressed the button, and that might have been the start of my journey here,
I was about to
because
ask
it was
you.
pepper spray right in my face, and I did not enjoy that in the least. So don't mess with stuff that doesn't belong to you.
And now, Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy.
Okay.
I talk to my son and daughter about that all the time.
One of our friends accidentally set off one in a large group of people.
That is not a very kind thing to do. If you want to talk about an actual party foul, that meets every criteria.
Yeah, but it's still kind of hype as a lesson, if you think so. That one had a good amount of spice on it.
The only sauce I can recall, or version of that's made my eyes run, was actually One Chip Challenge Sergeant Banfield and I did. If you haven't seen it, you can watch our pain and have a little schadenfreude, some enjoyment at our expense. I do not recommend it under any circumstances. Not fun.
Shaquille O'Neal loved it.
One Chip Challenge. Have you seen it on Hot Ones?
I saw him on
Alright,
Instagram
yeah,
Reels.
Great episode.
Kansas.
All right, bottoms up.
I have a different favorite episode.
Tastes good. Nice job.
Very sweet.
Now, Spencer, word on the street is that you are a VT campus intramural soccer champion. Is that true?
It is. I don't know who told you that.
Well, so how long have you played soccer, and what was that experience like?
Sorry, I'm just enjoying the flavors. Well, I think I picked up soccer when I was 4, and that's where I made some of my really close friends back home. I didn't even know it. They just showed up in team pictures in my house 12 years later. I was like, that's pretty cool. I joined my first club at 8. I stayed with them for 7-8 years, and I went to an academy. Chose to join the Army instead of playing college, which was a fantastic choice. With no sarcasm at all. That was a serious thing. The heat was a little getting to me. But that championship run was a lot of fun. Those were a lot of upperclassmen that I met in the Corps just by happenstance. And it was a great experience because I got to finally meet people that weren't in the Corps that would actually talk to me ball.
So you were a freshman?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Well, I was just
Rat
playing.
year. All right.
I was playing out there with one of my friends, and they needed 2 people to fill their team for pickup. And then I ended up getting invited to their games. And next year we won intramural, and it was a lot of fun. I wouldn't trade that for anything, really. But,
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, Clayton, strong rumor is that you are in the EDM and the Snow Clubs. Compare and contrast those organizations. What that all about?
Oh, completely different. So Snow Club is just, there's like 530 of us on campus, and it's a big social organization that enjoys skiing and snowboarding and snow. I don't like to talk about
That's my crew.
the second group, but we ski.
The friendly rivalry.
Yes.
Timeless. Sergeant Banfield's on Team Snowboard.
Oh, I'm aware.
Heck yeah.
But no, we just we take weekend trips out. It's really fun. Some of my closest friends at Tech are in Snow Club, and then EDM Club is just people who love the music. We have a bunch of guys and girls that like host DJ workshops, which I need to start going to. I would like to learn how to DJ and mix songs. I think that'd be pretty cool. So, and then we have not raves, but concerts in locations around Blacksburg. So our most recent one was Milk Parlor, and it was a very good turnout.
Do you steal extra chem lights and bring them and just go ham on it?
You know, I haven't thought about that to this point, but now that you mention that, I'll have to talk to them, have a rave after FTX, and maybe stuff.
Or give her a call.
Is she the one that holds the chem lights?
She's the supply officer for the battalion as well as our MS2 instructor.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, so I
Gotta
definitely
know these things.
I have to, but it's a good time.
Snow Club is a good time.
Snow Club's a great time. Spencer's in Snow Club too. So.
Cool.
We can move on. I would love
yeah.
a little bit more of the heat.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, on that note then, Spencer, like I said, this is the spiciest lineup in history, and that's partly because of this sauce. If you notice, there's a fairly unique bottle right there. You can thank Cameron Rowley for that.
Thank you, Cameron.
He donated it, and it's called The Reaper, and I think it lives up to its name.
I wish you would not have done that, Cameron.
Oh, let's do it.
Okay.
Cool. We'll look at the bottle after this. I'm not having it before.
Let's go.
We've got a big chunk here.
Mm-hmm.
Chew.
Yeah. All right.
Start thinking of a question.
Okay.
Well, Clayton, you're known for playing Xbox quite loudly, apparently Call of Duty, during Lima Company training and disrupting some of that process. What's your defense?
I wasn't aware that people were training at the time, but Xbox Call of Duty is a very competitive nature, so you kind of get into it a little bit, and you just get dialed into the game, sir. Sorry, it's hot. Let's go for this.
Okay. That's good. Okay. I don't know if I buy your defense, but we'll leave it there. It's okay. Spencer, you come from a family of service to the nation, but primarily in the Navy and the Marine Corps.
Yes, sir.
So, part one, how did you end up in Army ROTC? And part two, how many fights do you get in during Army-Navy games while you're cheering for the Army team? Because you better be.
Well, I mean, as you know, since I was about 4, apparently I was drawing pictures of being in the Navy. My mom showed me all those. I was like, that's great. But my great-great-uncle Joe was in the Navy, and he fought in World War II. And I guess so. It was at my uncle's wedding. He told me a bunch of stories, and when I went back to my mom, she said that I was the only person he's ever told. He didn't even tell his wife, so I was like, that's pretty cool. Everything he told me was bad, but I still was not deterred. Oddly enough, I attended the Naval Academy soccer camps for about 7 years, went to their ID camp, and one of my mom's really close friends is a captain in the Navy, and I told her what I wanted to do, just go to med school, do all that. She's like, Navy, not really good path for that, go Army. Easiest switch, applied for the Army 4-year, did that, read some reviews on ROTCs, and my sister had already gone here, so I ended up joining here. So,
You ready to move on?
Oh yeah.
I'm ready to move on.
All right. Guys, we're about to climb to the top of the mountain. You've done pretty well so far, Clayton. You can fill up your cup with milk beforehand if you want.
All right, cool.
Oh my god.
This video is not sponsored by Fairlife, by the way.
Really bad at Spice.
I feel like you have to say it. Unless you get ad space.
Just I can feel the disappointment radiating from Sergeant Van Fleet.
Hashtag not an ad. It's okay. All right. Now, it is tradition around here to put a little something extra on the last one.
Okay.
You don't have to.
I'll do it.
I won't judge you. Others might.
I'm going to judge you.
Hence,
specifically.
the last dab. Now, this is the last dab experience made with Pepper X and nothing else. It is That has been certified as the Guinness Book World Record hottest pepper in the world. And by extension, you can infer this is the hottest natural hot sauce in the
You want that one? I won't put any on it.
No, I'm taking. I've gotten this far.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
boy.
I filled up my milk, so I'm good to go.
So I'll just lime mine really.
Probably won't do that much.
I think
Do your own dad. You're fine.
we came to have fun. I am a huge fan of the Hot Ones show, so
Yeah.
I love this.
Me too. That's why we do this. Sergeant Banfield and I, bonded over that, and then it was his idea to start this, so that's why we do it. It's safe, that weapon system.
Nice job, son.
It's okay. This one's for all the marbles, boys. Good luck. Godspeed. Enjoy.
I'll see you on the other side. It tastes good.
Good.
It tastes really good.
Little delayed release sometimes. Now, Clayton,
That's what I've heard.
as the last ab, attempts to run a marathon on top of our internal organs. You're thinking about doing a marathon link ruck march in April.
Yes, sir.
What's the story?
So I was at advanced camp, and one of the guys I really bonded with, Aiden Fox, he's over in App State right now. They do it every year, and they have a competition team, and we were just kind of talking about ways we like to challenge ourselves. And he brought it up. He's like, it's a really good challenge. Like, I'd love to see you out there. And I kind of got thinking of it when I was like on my 6 hour of pulling security during one of the lanes. I was like, you know what? Might not be a bad idea. So I texted Spencer when I got back, and I was like, hey, thinking about doing this thing in April. Would you want to train up with me? And he was like, yeah, let's do it.
You have to send me the link so we can drop it.
Yeah.
For the ruck.
Unfortunately, it is the same day as dining out. So
Is it?
yeah, which is not great.
No.
I feel like there was this moment at the beginning of the semester where we all went into a room together and looked at the calendar. And could have known that. That one.
Well, actually, they didn't release the date until.
For the ruck.
Oh,
yeah.
We've been checking the website for a while.
You were doing great that you drank milk. Maybe there's a story there.
It's supposed to help, I think. I don't know. It just hurts.
I see why you say it's running a marathon, kind of climbing the mountain.
Yeah.
So it kind of like slowly inches its way there.
It's getting a lot worse.
Well, Spencer, bring us across the finish line then. Okay. What have you learned through your education in HNFE that you want to apply directly to either your career as an Army medical officer, as a doctor, or just an officer in general?
Well, I actually switched to it from physics because I thought if I was going to be in the Army as a doctor and everything failed, like somehow I had lost a leg and couldn't be in the Army, lost both my arms and couldn't be a doctor, then at least I know how to take care of myself properly. So that was kind of the initial thought. It's super interesting stuff. I'm a huge fan of anatomy. That was my favorite class last year. I'm a TA for it now. And I want to be a surgeon for the Army. So I feel like that goes just right into there. Just got to kind of work on the fine motor skills. And being in the room for 17 hours if need be.
All right.
Yeah.
So endurance maybe out of that. All right, well, guys, you conquered Mount Doom. Congratulations. This camera. Tell the people what you got going on in your life.
Still training for that ruck.
Yeah, it's going good.
It's going really good. His ankle's better.
Yeah,
sort
a
of
lot better.
Got a lot of school. And hoping to finish the semester strong even though it just started.
Trying to go skiing in a couple weeks and not run into a tree again. I did that one over winter break. It did not help the foot.
Or like Wyatt George flew onto some rocks.
Yeah, don't do that. If you go ski, make sure when you jump, you scout your landing first. So
snow is better than rocks.
Yep.
Oh, Wyatt. Who do you think would win a contest at an open mic night at a comedy club? Cadet Nikolai Clayton or Cadet Wyatt George?
I think it could have won.
Why?
I think just his personality and like how he is in general.
Hi, I'm Wyatt.
Hey, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to get on the show, talk to Cadet Serena Jean.
Please.
She does all this stuff. I am merely the talking head. Appreciate your time. River Forge.
River Forge.
United in service.
Gotta go, Otter.
That's
Okay.
not that bad.